In the 19th century, West Virginia University began its land-grant mission with 6 students, 1 building, a garden overrun with weeds, and a mission to teach agriculture and engineering. During the 20th century, the student body became as diverse as the courses it offered. Departments and buildings multiplied, and WVU's mission grew to encompass an entire state. In the 21st century, the university is holding firm to the roots it set down in 1867, while re-envisioning its land-grant mission, extending its research, outreach, and education, touching more lives than ever before. WVU is still the university that helps farmers produce bountiful harvests, shows young people how to build better lives, advances the state's economy, and brings health care to the smallest of towns. But now it must be more, much more. Now, beyond its extension into every county and every corner, WVU is the hub of a vast and vibrant network, connecting research to outreach, care to community, need to innovation, dreams to realization, and West Virginia to the world. No university means more to its state, and no state means more to its university. West Virginia University, Land Grant 2.0.
I think that WVU is the lifeblood of West Virginia. This university supplies the teachers, the doctors, the lawyers, the business people. It's so deeply meshed throughout the fiber of West Virginia that it would be hard to say what it doesn't do for the state.
If you ever look back in your life and you think of these pivotal moments that you're just like, whew, somebody was watching over me.
West Virginia is rich with talent that goes untapped, and so programs like HSTA make the difference for West Virginia. Holly, I knew her when she was in the 8th grade. She is the epitome of what HSTA is all about. Taking advantage of what you've been given and given back tenfold.
I get to work in southern West Virginia, so I think I got the best of the deal, but of course I'm a little partial. I'm coming back to the state and helping out the communities that we are actually having some of the HSTA kids come from. So it is really neat because I really feel like I'm giving back to West Virginia.
I love the idea of HSTA because not only are they encouraging our youth to pursue a career in college, but they're giving them the means to do that. It's something that's had a lasting impact, and I'm grateful. I don't think I can say that enough.
The research that I do in the university has become very personal. We love the state as a family.
What the university brings to helping the state have a good future is to make sure that we're out there at the leading edges of technology or our research areas. The FBI has identified West Virginia University as its lead academic research for all its funding of biometrics. Biometrics has had a very successful program that's a center that was funded by NSF, and it's called CITE, or the Center for Identification Technology and Research. That group brought industry and government agencies together, as well as other academic institutions, to work together on the common problems that biometrics needs to resolve.
The reason I came to WVU is because of the biometrics program. As a faculty member, you would like to have a vision. The university was focused on biometric recognition, and having that type of focus is very rare. Both the state and the university saw the potential in biometrics. They saw the importance in biometrics, and that is what brought me here.
We attracted government agencies and also companies, and they invest in the research at WVU in the field of identification technologies and biometrics. They also guide our research. They tell us what exactly is important for the national security. With all these companies that participate in our research through CIDR, every single one of them came and opened an office in West Virginia. That's very important because they have probably created hundreds of jobs.
Our work doesn't stop at our borders. In order for West Virginia to be successful as a state, to provide a quality of life for its citizens, it needs to not only focus on within its borders, but it needs this university, and again, as part of its land-grant mission and leadership mission as the flagship institution of the state, needs to be able to work across its borders, across the oceans, throughout the world.
The real success stories are providing students with the education to actually turn that idea into reality. I believe I have the best job in the world. And the reason that I think that I do is I get to work with young students and make their ideas come to life. And there's really nothing better than that.
I think this is a great way of bringing together talented people, allowing them a forum for them to discuss their ideas and eventually pick the best, support them, and see them to success. It's a win-win.
Winning the competition has helped my business in every conceivable way. Even without the $10,000, the real prize was the education that I got. It was like an MBA crammed into a semester. My business is called Spoke Art. We take old bicycle parts, throwaways that we pick up at bike shops, and turn them into wearable pieces of art. One of the things I'm doing with Spoke Art for West Virginia is really continuing a strong tradition of artists and artisans working in the state, working in Appalachia in general. I hope to grow my business enough to start creating jobs around the state.
So we have a good number of our students who not only come to the university and acquire the skills, but they stay here. They also contribute to the state. But in addition to that, it has to go beyond West Virginia. It's by educating citizens of the world who may leave West Virginia, but they will be forever a mountaineer.
I feel like I'm really ready to start the next phase of my life. I've learned that I can be an entrepreneur. It's not something I woke up and said a few years ago. I woke up, I'm an entrepreneur. No, but now I wake up every morning and I'm an entrepreneur.
I really believe that we've transformed lives.
It's all about service, and service is instrumental in what lawyers are to be doing in the future and wherever they lead.
We have an extensive clinical program at the law school in preparing law students to be better lawyers. Our immigration clinic has reunited families. Our child advocacy and family law clinic represents children and families throughout the state during critical times. Our entrepreneurship and innovation clinic represents small startup businesses and helps them protect their intellectual property assets.
You get to see these entrepreneurs and they're beginning to create their dreams and create jobs for their community. So to me, that's exciting. That's a success in and of itself.
The skills and the resources that the College of Law can bring to bear can help the community directly. I know as a student that I'm giving back when I go out and do that.
Really, you can say that justice happens in the state of West Virginia because of the College of Law.
West Virginia has given me such an amazing life so far, and I just want to be able to give that back to West Virginia and somehow make it better.
One thing that WVU does is work with teachers in the high school level to develop coursework that will make them successful in college, and then will bring
back into the workforce, into the schools, people who are trained to help kids meet the challenges that they're going to have in the 21st century.
What both the NOISE program and the 5-year teacher education program at WVU has done is really given us national opportunities to collaborate with other scholars and people interested in math and science education, sharing ideas and learning from each other.
These students, these NOISE scholars, are incredibly committed to West Virginia, and they want to go back, in many cases, to these rural communities where they grew up and make a difference.
I'm from a very small hometown, Petersburg. The NOISE program really helped me to pinpoint exactly what I wanted to do, and it's helped me to identify a bigger goal, and that is to make a positive impact on the state of West Virginia and in small towns.
I want to be the kind of teacher who changes lives. That would be the best job in the world, is to just be able to change lives.
I was really grateful to have an opportunity to represent the teachers of West Virginia when I found out that I had been awarded the Presidential Award. I was having an opportunity to go to Washington, D.C. with teachers from all the other states and say, West Virginia has fine teachers. President Obama walks in and he's looking down at me and he puts his arm on my shoulder and he says, and who are you? And I'm like having heart palpitations and I can't think of my name, and I've been West Virginia all week, and I said, West Virginia, West Virginia.